then you suck. I get it. I get it. I understand. It's hard to get up. It's hard to get your kids up and get them to play a football game. But the bottom line is this is youth football. We're here to teach these kids how to play the football game, how to play a football game, how to play as a team, win, lose, or draw. Losing is a part of the game. It's a part of the learning experience. What are you teaching these kids by forfeiting a game? I'm still blown away by the one that gave up the game on their homecoming. Their homecoming. You've got to learn to lose before you can win. Bottom line. Yeah, it's great if you every game you play you're winning. That's great. Eventually you must lose, and eventually you must learn how to lose. Because unless you learn how to lose, you will never win. We as adults know this. Kids, if you're listening to this show tonight, know this. I will, and I've said this when I coached, and I'll continue to say it. You must learn to lose. You are not perfect. You will lose a game. You will lose something in life. It's a part of your life. You must learn how to deal with it, how to overcome it, how to become a better person because of it. Oh, I say more. I say kick them out. If you forfeit across the board, I mean, I'm telling you, there's one organization that forfeited all 2 games worth of games, 2 weeks worth of games. They had a game Saturday and Sunday for makeup, and they forfeited the entire weekend, all 8 games, all 4 teams, all 8 games. Now, I say give them the boot. I'm sorry, you're done. Because Taifa is better than that. Taifa teaches not just the game of football, the game of life. I hold, and you've heard me say it before, I'll say it again, time and time again. I hold our adult volunteers to a much higher standard. We are here to teach these young men and these young women how to be better people in our society. If we don't do it, who is going to do it for them? Who is going to do it? Look at what's going on in our world right now. Why do you think it's going on? Because we've become too damn soft. Taifa's never been about this, but everybody else, you look around, it's all about everybody gets a trophy. Oh, if you don't want to practice, that's okay. We'll still play in the game because you're a superstar. I don't think so. I don't think so. When I coached, and I had a kid, and this happened. I had a kid who was our superstar player. He was our tailback. This kid could run. He had great vision. He was a fantastic athlete. But he got in his head that he didn't have to practice. He just wanted to show up on Saturday and be on offense and defense, play the game all day long. I benched him. I put him on the bench. You ain't playing today. But, Coach, you're going to lose. I don't care. Losing's part of life. We lose, we lose. But I tell you what, you're going to sit on that bench. You're going to watch your team lose, and you're going to know that part of the reason why they're losing is because of you. Because you chose not to show up to practice. Because you got it in your head that you're good enough that you don't have to practice. We have got to set a better example because forfeiting a game, I get it. I mean, there's times it's going to happen. You just don't have the kids. And yes, Taifa rule stipulates blah, blah, blah. I get that. I understand that. We want to look up at the safety of the kids as well. I understand that. So I'm not just saying everybody's forfeiting for no reason at all, no cause. I understand that there are reasons that it happens. But when an entire organization, you're telling me that you couldn't get your team together for the flag game, the Tykes game, the rookie game, the junior game, not just Saturday, but on Sunday. What the heck was going on? Did everybody get married that weekend? Are you kidding me? Let me guess. Everybody got married. Everybody had a funeral to go to. Oh, we had a family thing. Every single player on that team, on all 4 teams, had that situation. You're going to tell me that, right? Please justify. Please justify. They know who they are. They know who they are. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to boo that, TJ Whittington. They know who they are. They know who I'm talking to. They know who I'm talking to. But I will say this as a whole. I'm sorry. 24 forfeits in a single weekend is not only ridiculous, it's just flat out stupid. It is flat out stupid. And and it's happened. I know it's happened. I've seen it happen. I've heard it happen. I've had people say oh no, that's not what happened. I'm sorry. There's kids here, but I'll say bull crap. Bull crap. I know it's happened. You don't want to take that L. You don't want to take that butt whooping. Hit the field, play the football game, get that whooping, take your whooping, and go home. Shake hands, great game, go home, lick your wounds, come back next week, work harder. I don't think the minimum roster numbers is an issue here. I'm sorry, I don't think that's the issue. I don't know. When I saw that, when I looked at those numbers, and I saw that, and I saw the one organization that not just forfeited 4 games, but forfeited all 8 games, 2 separate game sets, Saturday and Sunday. Then I heard about the one that forfeited on their homecoming. Please tell me those team moms made mums for that team. Please tell me they made posters and everything else I've seen at every homecoming game that I've done. Please tell me they made those kids all that stuff. And then they didn't even bother to show up to the field on their homecoming day. I'm telling you, all we're doing is teaching these kids how to fail at life. Because when things don't go your way, I just quit. Oh, I'm going to lose this game. I'll just quit. There's no reason to play it. I'm going to lose. But I'll tell you what somebody tells me all the time when I talk about certain teams, talk about, oh, it looks like that one's going to lose. Yeah, but you never know. Any given Saturday. And they're right. Any given Saturday, something can happen. Any given Saturday, something can happen. Omar, we're not hitting your pager. We're not talking about the Mission Mustangs. Not unless you forfeited a game. So I had to get that off my chest. I mean, those of you that forfeited, you know who you are. You know what your reasons are. You want to justify it, that's fine. That's fine. And I get it. There are certain situations that, you know, it's going to happen. I understand that. I get it. But when I hear things like teams forfeiting on their homecoming game, uh, whole organizations just not even bothering to show up, other organizations that tells the host organization, oh, well, we can't change the schedule. We have to play on this day. So they make the arrangements to make sure it happens, and you still don't show up. Darius, it's a mixture. You can go to Typha.com, click on the game center, and you just go to week 9, leave everything as all, and at the bottom, click on forfeited games and hit submit. You'll see the entire list of teams that forfeited games. The team with the little white flag, the surrender flag, is the team that forfeited. I mean, it's no secret. It's right there. It's how I did my show prep when I looked at it. And I'm just not used to seeing 24 in one weekend. '24 in one weekend. The most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. 24 forfeits in one weekend. Nah, I'm not going to give you that, Darius. They know who they are. They know who they are. All right. That's my rant. I'll get off it. 5-0, bottom of the fifth inning right now. Houston lead, still 5-0. They got a man on first. They just threw the man out on second. Oh, now they got a man on first and third right now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. It's 5-0 Houston, but the Dodgers are threatening right now. Keep it here when we come back. We're going to talk about cheer competition. We got some shout outs to talk about. We got some information for the cheer competition and let you know what's going on. It's a great, great weekend this Saturday down in Corpus Christi, the American Bank Center. It is the Taifa State Cheer Competition. It's the Battle of the Beach. Keep it here. We'll be right back here on Taifa Radio. You're listening to The Zone. Don't forfeit.
Joey Teague, son of Mike and Patty Teague and longtime Taifa members, was born with cystic fibrosis. Despite this, Joey went to school, graduated with honors from Judson High School, and attended the University of Texas at San Antonio for 3 years, all while struggling to stay healthy. Joey also coached in Taifa with the Live Oak Jaguars from 1998 to 2006 and was a husband and father. Joey passed away in 2007. The Joey Teague Taifa Volunteer of the Year Award was established to recognize and bring attention to the many volunteers who help make Taifa one of the premier leagues in Texas and the nation through heartfelt passion, enthusiastic commitment, and a contagious spirit, all of which epitomize Joey Teague and all that he gave to youth sports. For more information or to nominate a volunteer from your organization for the Joey Teague Taifa Volunteer of the Year Award, send your nominee's name, contact information, and a short bio as to what makes them a great volunteer. You can send the information to helpdesk@taifa.com. That's helpdesk@taifa.com. The Joey Teague Taifa Volunteer of the Year Award. Recognize your volunteer. Rock Solid. A rock-solid soft-shell helmet is the first helmet a kid will ever wear. It enhances the experience and allows kids to feel like big-time football players. After their NFL careers, the Rock Solid team was built on the powerful idea that by delivering gear that promotes a better experience, they can help to preserve and grow the game of football. Rock Solid is a proud sponsor of the Texas Youth Football Association and the Taifa Radio Player of the Game Award. For more information on how you can get your Rock Solid soft shell helmet and other great gear and apparel from this authentic football company, go to www.liverocksolid.com. That's liverocksolid.com. Or call 855-282-8880. Email rocksolid@info@liverocksolid.com. Rock Solid. Football is for everyone. We got you.
Points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's Scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's Scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
All-Star.
All-Star.
All-Star Inflatables, a premier custom manufacturer of cold air inflatables.
And they know what what big-time Texas football is all about.
They specialize in Team Spirit tunnels, inflatable helmets, mascots, bounce houses, and much, much more.
They also do repairs.
No job is too big or too small for All-Star Inflatables. With over 35 years of